Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but I had to switch locations. I'm in the process of moving around, and so I haven't been able to, keep up with stuff how I should be, as a lot of y'all already know. But I just wanted to give an update. The ZX14 is pretty much, I got the frame coming for it. I'm gonna go ahead and get the frame ready. I'm getting ready to drop the motor in it. So it's pretty much in the same position it was in the last video I put up. But the next video I'm gonna take this radiator off, get these headers off, and just start taking all the miscellaneous stuff off to get the frame out, because I'm gonna have to drop the motor to get the frame out. And while I have the motor out, I can go ahead and set up and change everything that I need to change, considering that the bike is pretty much going to be in pieces. So it's going to be the perfect time to upgrade. So I'm looking for an exhaust system to put on the bike now and get it going. I'm interested to see how it runs. I was going to get rid of the, I was going to do a max effort, doing single rotor setup, but I decided to keep it because on the Texas mile and like some of those events, it requires that you have full, braking system or whatever. So I'm gonna keep that on there. But here goes some goodies that I got. I got the quick shifter here for the bike. Give me a second. So this right here is Anatory Racing quick shifter, and this is what's gonna go. This one I'm gonna use on my ZX14. So this kit, and what's awesome about this kit is that you can completely control this via their app that they have. So I can make adjustments and everything with this quick shifter on the fly, and that's pretty dope. So, literally if you was at race day at the track or whatever and you wanted to make some adjustments, instead of having to plug into the computer or anything, you pull out your app, make the adjustments, it do this little Bluetooth thing, and bam, you in the game. Actually, while I'm over here, this Gixxer, as you can see, has the same quick shifter. And the beauty about this quick shifter is it's only 219 bucks. So you can't, for the bang for the buck, you honestly can't beat this quick shifter. Now on the ZX14s, you do have to install a rear set on here. I have my footrest off the bike right now, but you have to put an aftermarket rear set on here so that you can hook up the quick shifter, because it's not like your traditional quick shifter. You have nowhere to put the rod and all the other stuff. So with the rear set on there, it allows for you to set it up how you normally would see, like for example on the R1M. You got everything set up, the rod, everything the traditional way. On the ZX14, you don't have all that. So you have to, accommodate for that. The next thing I got over here is Bram. Nitrous Express system. Give me a second, let me unbox this baby. I don't have any of my mounts or anything, so the video is probably gonna be a little shaky than normal, but I do what I gotta do. We got that open. Sent a nice little product thing here. I went with a 2.5 pound bottle. This should be enough, at least for the time being. So let me set that to the side. Let me try to see if I can give a reference of how big 2.5 pound bottle is. All right, so right here we got a 1 gallon thing of coolant. This is a 2.5 pound bottle next to it. So it's about the same height see if it ain't that good. So that's just to give you a comparison. I don't know where I'm gonna mount it at. I might have to get like a custom bracket and like put it on the side or something. I still have the stock swing arm on here, and I do plan on keeping it on there for the time being. I'm sure I'm probably gonna have to put a swing arm on it, but I'm gonna try to go at it as it is right now. But yeah, so I gotta find a place for the bottle, and I'm thinking probably mounting it off the side somewhere is gonna be my best bet. But I got some stickers. Honestly, I'm probably gonna wrap one of these stickers like on the back of here. Maybe just something like that. Cause I like the way this looks, so I'll probably put it on this side and then face the bottle where that sticker's at. But let's dive back in here. The kit that I went with is this is Nitrous Express spray bar. So this kit, I got the 2.5 pound bottle, and I have the bar, the spray bar, which is gonna direct the nitrous right into each individual cylinder versus just one, traditional setup where it's just kind of just spraying and you hope it go everywhere equal. This right here is gonna make sure the nitrous goes in the bike equally. I'm gonna take this seat and this gas tank off to give a demonstration. I love that gray. All right, so as you can see, guys, this right here is gonna be the bar that's gonna go basically across here, and it's gonna spray directly into the stacks. Okay, and it's got a tube for each individual stack. So it's gonna spray directly into there. Like I said, the only thing I gotta figure out is where I'm gonna mount the bottle at. And I'm gonna have to beef up the fuel system as well, because I'm gonna be spraying this nitrous on top of E85 to play around with that, so I can keep the octane high in the bike. Especially when dealing with nitrous, you want to try to keep it as safe as possible. So as I'm spraying, I'm gonna keep the RPMs low. I'm not gonna extend the rev range. I'm not gonna do none of that crazy stuff. I'm just gonna keep the stock gearing. The stock RPM configuration pretty much as close to stock as possible, because like I say, spraying a nice size shot, high up in the RPMs can cause some issues. I know this video is about the ZX14, but the Rec R1, as you can see, is pretty much getting back together. We got the new header on. Most of the body work is back on. I'm gonna post a video of this soon too. Everything is pretty much coming back to normal. I need to get me a pit bull stand from the front of the bike. I don't have a front motorcycle stand yet, but I definitely need one. And when I get one, it's definitely gonna be from pit bull, that's for sure. But yeah, you can see, like I said, I just kind of moved over in this garage, so I'm still trying to figure things out. But right now, I'm just kind of making it work with what I got. But this ZX14 is going to be pretty much a full-on drag bike in a sense. Obviously, I'm gonna keep it streetable because I like riding on the street. But the main focus of this is going to be to be a drag bike and to race it against other nitrous bikes, maybe really fast motorbikes. But mainly the focus is for the track and against like nitrous and boosted bikes. So like your H2s and things of that nature. That's pretty much what I'm trying to get this bike to compete with. And I haven't seen like a max effort ZX14 going against like a max effort newer bikes. So that was really one of the main focuses of why I wanted to approach this ZX14 project, because I mean, it's a lot of ZX14s that come out, you know, and race and things of that nature, but I've never seen one set up from a max effort standpoint. So this 14 is going to be a little bit more involved than most 14s you probably see riding around the street. But like I say, only time will tell if this adventure is worth it. I'm hoping that it can compete, but you know, this is a heavy bike, so it's already at a big disadvantage. But I think if I can get the weight down on this bike really low, and you know, get the tune on point, get everything, the chassis, like get everything dialed in, then I think this bike should run pretty stellar, to be honest. But I just wanted to give an update of that, as I haven't updated anything. I did somewhat finish the Honda and I sold it. I didn't make a last video of it, which, you know, like I said, I've been doing a lot of transitioning and moving around, so I haven't been able to stay up to date and do all the stuff that I should do for these videos, you know, with my family and other stuff like that, so it's kind of been putting me behind. But yeah, so over the next few weeks or so, you should see a lot more videos from me about this ZX14. I'm gonna post a video up of this R1M, since it's the last video that I made putting it back together. I'll post that up to give an update. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show that. Show this Nitrous is. We're gonna start spraying the house down with that bad boy. And we gotta get that quick shift to put on here. And we're gonna go from there. So stay tuned, man. We're gonna get this land yacht rolling, and see if we can put these little bikes in their place, man. I'm gonna go ahead and drain all the coolant out of the bike and take this take the radiator off, and I may go ahead and take the header off too. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this started so I can get this bike prepped to get this swap this frame out. So let's start. As I mentioned, I don't have my mount, so I'm holding this camera and trying to do this at the same time. So yeah, just going to kind of bear with me with the shakiness. All right, so I took the bolt out of the water pump, and I got a lot of coolant out, but I still got more coolant I need to get out of here. So I'm gonna take this reservoir off, and then we're gonna get that drained all out, and then I'm going to take this radiator off. Alright, so I got both of the bolts off that's holding this reservoir together, and this is my first time working on a ZX14, so this is all new to me. There must be something else holding it. Oh, okay, it's a hose. Duh. The hose that goes up here. Alright, let's get this poured out. Alright, so I removed the reservoir from off the bike, and I just need to pour this out. And open up the other end. Look like this is one of the main bolts that hold it up here. I'm sure it's a couple wires too, but so we got these hoses over here. Another hose. Here's another bolt. Yeah, let me just start ripping it apart. All right, so I got the bolts off the top off of both sides. Like I said, this is my first time working on this bike, so I'm just trying to figure out everything as I go. Those are like the two main bolts. So Sound like my neighbor having a good time. But let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take these hoses off right here. And then I think it should be just come straight out. Let's see. All right, so I think I got everything off now. Actually, no, wait, I gotta get these two little things. So hold on, let me take care of that. I think I can actually pull this out with that still attached to it. I'm gonna try it. It's starting to get dark, but I done scratched my damn hands up and everything. All right, so I pretty much got the radiator off the bike now. That wasn't too bad, just had to unplug a wire. There was a couple bolts up top, right there on each side. And obviously take the hoses off, and then the radiator came right out. That's the radiator right here. It got, you can see right here, it has straight, and it got bent all the way up here. Then the radiator cap thing is bent too, so I'm probably just gonna get another radiator. The fans, everything looks totally fine. Actually, no, I take that back. I don't think this one is spinning. No, it's not. Let's see. Yeah, this one's stuck. Yeah, it's not spinning. This one spins freely. This one don't. So I'm gonna probably have to get another radiator. But yeah, it's getting dark now, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. That little bolt, right? Let's see, where is it? Hold on. Yeah, so that little contraption hanging off right here, this held the bottom of the radiator on. So that was another bolt that I had to take off too. But other than that, it was pretty straightforward. I don't think there's really much left to do. Once I get that header off, then we're pretty much gonna have to mount the bike up and then drop the motor out. And then we should be smooth sailing from there. But like I said, it's getting dark for videos. It's really dark. I got my light on, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. So I'll catch y'all later on the next episode for sure.